The Texas Werewolf, Episode 3, The Publican.
We are approaching the little hamlet of Witchwood, about 2 hours' drive from London, out into the rural hinterland of England. As its name suggests, it's a place associated with witchcraft. Witchcraft since Saxon times, and perhaps even earlier.
Keep your eyes on the road, you old fool!
Bloody yobs, no time for anyone. Right, where was I? Early records show that the inhabitants of the village were persecuted, with several waves of arrests by the Witchfinder General in the 17th century. A vital historic event that encouraged many in the village at the time to take the risky sea crossing to the newly colonized Americas to escape further persecution. Oh, damn, I missed the turning. Can't you see I'm maneuvering, you bloody idiots? And up ahead is a picturesque scene of quaint cottages, clustered around a small green with a pond in one corner. No sign of the bloody past that forced simple families to flee for their lives or risk the agonies of a slow death in the lapping flames of the Witchfinder General's bonfires of righteousness. In this idyllic setting, more a picture of rural England than the scene of cruel mass death, I have pulled up outside the house of Edith Buttle, who carries on the tradition of witchcraft in this village, dating back centuries. Let's go in and talk to her. Edith Buttle, you run the Witchway Inn, a well-known watering hole in the lovely village of Witchwood, far into the English countryside.
That's right, dear.
But today we're looking at the history of witchcraft in this village. You're a practicing witch that has continued the long tradition passed down from family to family in this village through the centuries.
No, dear. I came from East London about 2 years ago to run the pub.
Excellent, excellent. And how did you get started? Was the practice handed down from your mother's family through the generations?
Oh, no, dear. I saw the job advertised in the Beer Vendors Gazette and applied.
An ad hidden in a trade journal. Who'd have thought it? Sounds like it's all cloaked in quite a bit of secrecy. Presumably the craft, you like to call it the craft, I understand, is advertised in these journals to disguise how widespread it all is.
Well, there are pubs in most towns, so I guess you could say it is widely spread about.
Amazing, amazing. To think that this is all happening in open sight in most towns, and you use these journals to recruit others?
Oh, if I'm recruiting, I put up a card in the local post office, and that seems to do the trick. Although sometimes I get people through the labour exchange. It's quite hard to get people to serve this far out.
To serve the Dark Lord?
No, to serve their tables.
And I understand that you carry on the rites outside under the open sky, sky-clad as it were, as well as using the ancient confines of this fine old building to focus your activities.
That's right. We do lunches and dinners, as well as drinks in the garden, if the weather is nice.
Excellent, excellent. Of course, the classic image is of the practitioner cavorting around a cauldron making a brew.
Oh, no. It's all made in large factories now and shipped in aluminium barrels. We don't brew it ourselves anymore.
Amazing, truly amazing. An industrialized process to spread the craft far and wide across the country. And what do you do with the brew once you have it?
Well, we serve it in pint glasses at the bar.
The brew is ingested to create a form of euphoria then?
Our customers do like a good pint. It gets them in the party mood, and we do more than drinks, though. We do a hog roast on a Sunday, weather permitting.
You slaughter an animal on the Sabbath?
We do have vegetarian options as well.
Slaughter and herbal preparations. Amazing. There you have it. Witchcraft. Still alive and well in the most rural corners of Farring. This is Peter Action, reporting from the village of Witchwoods. And it's over to you, Elsa. All right, that's a wrap for the day. Excellent.
I don't know. I think he's talking to himself. He said he was from the radio. Oh, I hope he hasn't escaped from anywhere.
Recording started at 12:37 p.m. I'm outside the Tall Trees farmstead to try and interview the Fay Gifts family, hoping they won't just close the door on me. Right, here goes.
Yes?
Hello, I'm Elsa Dereborne. I came a couple of days ago to speak to Josiah Bates.
Oh, he ain't here.
Wait, I didn't come here to speak to him again, but to talk to the Fagiffs.
I'm Fanshaw Vegas. I don't know you. What do you want?
Well, I'd like to talk a little about the fascinating history of the area and your farm.
Are you the press? There ain't no wolfman around here.
What's that?
I heard nothing.
There it was again, a howling.
Oh, that's just birds, most likely. Town folks get confused.
Birds don't howl. That's a big sparrow.
You best come in, then.
Oh, what a charming hallway and so many stuffed animals.
I likes to hunt.
Clearly. Well, thank you, Mr. Fagiffs. I'll come right to the point. I'm working with a colleague in the United Kingdom who's researching the history of the old villages in the English countryside for his radio show. He's looking at one at the moment where he has traced a link to the original pioneers that came to Ridgedale. I just wanted to talk about that and visit some of the original families to add an international dimension to his program.
Well, what's that got to do with me?
Well, I understand that you are descendant from one of the original families that came to Ridgevale.
That might be.
I see. And do you know why your relatives left England in the first place?
Yeah, they left because they didn't like questions. It made them very vexed, very angry.
What is that?
You get wild dogs, bears, all kinds around these parts. Must be one of those.
Oh, Josiah, nice to see you again. Looks like you've been out hunting. You have a nice pair of rabbits there.
And Josiah likes to hunt, too. Yeah, I like to hunt.
What type of gun do you use?
I don't use no gun. I like to chase them rabbits. What Josiah means is that he chases them with a crossbow. Isn't that right, Josiah? Oh, yeah, a crossbow. That's right. That's right. Not chasing them around on 4 feet.
On 4 feet? Why would you do that?
You ask too many questions.
Get off of me, you brute! Help!
In the Texas Werewolf, Elsa was played by Melissa Conti. Peter was played by Keith Hayes. Edith was played by Denise Keena-Ross. Fanshaw was played by Lane Denney. Josiah Bates was played by Lane Denney. Phyllis was played by Martha Walters. Brandon was played by Stephen Catlin. Written by Mark Brett-Warburton. Produced by Shed to World Communications.